state of Texas in Globe Life Field. Today, a matchup out of the American League Western Division between the Seattle Mariners and the Texas Rangers. Stay tuned for Rangers baseball next. Kyle Gibson gets the starting assignment for Texas in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty V, this guy lives and dies with one pitch, and that's that powerhouse sinker. Guys often relate it to like trying to hit a bowling ball. When it's good, it's usually at the knees and below, and he's really easy to figure out if he's going to be on. If in the first inning you see a steady diet of ground balls and keeping his infielders involved, there's a pretty good chance he's going to have a rock-solid game.
J.P. Crawford is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
The windup and the 0-1.
Nope, ball one.
Shorts and t-shirts, the order of the afternoon. 92 degrees here at first pitch. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound, and he'll flip on to first to record the out. And here's a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Seattle Mariners. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, I love what Kyle Seager brings to the table for this team. You can bet the opposition spend a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger, and on the first pitch he grounds foul. The 0-1 on its way. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. Just gets a piece of it, strike one. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Behind 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a good sinker right there. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's got that going, especially early, it's going to be tough to get some runs off him.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. It's the Mariners 0, Rangers coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Marco Gonzalez is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Mariners. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, I think the key for him is going to be locating strikes and forcing soft contact. He doesn't have dominant stuff compared to some other guys, but if he executes, he can still be very effective. We'll see how he does.
So now into the box is Eli White. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The left fielder, Eli White.
He's set. Here it comes.
Hey. 0-1.
Behind 0-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Ready with another 0-2. back up the middle. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they want it to. Leadoff single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. Boys are flying around.
Nate Lowe digging in now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Now the 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
A 2-1 count to the Rangers first baseman. Tapper up the line. Foul ball, strike two. The 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
Defense has got to be on their toes right here. 3-2 count. Runner on first has got some serious wheels. You know he's probably being put in motion.
White gets his lead at first, nobody out. And he fouls this one off. This one's flared out toward left. In there, a base hit.
Hey, two runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Into the box, Adolis Garcia, and it's grounded just foul down the line. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
None out. Runners at first and second. Two pitches fouled away. And it's 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Rangers center fielder.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The 3-2 one more time. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through into center field, base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Boy, what a battle there, D-Will. Several pitch at bat right there. He threw everything but the kitchen sink, and he was still able to get an RBI base hit.
And Dan, I can't tell you, the longer the ABs go, usually, I'll tell you, you get in that swing mode where if he throws the rosin bag, you're pulling the trigger on it. Wait for him to settle in his zone and not come outside of it and end up getting it out.
Joey Gallo is at the plate as he watches ball one. First and second here with nobody out. A ball and a strike.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
1-1. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Trammell is right there, one down. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with one away. A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, you have to love the thump that Joey Gallo is providing at the plate right now. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
Jonah Heim comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
2-0 count, runners at the corners. You can bet he's looking for something to drive right here. There's a good chance he gets something to hit, too.
Runners are at the corners with one man out. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
And the count will be full. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Wow, he's looking awfully shaky to start this game, guys. That's 3 hits and a walk, and there's no doubt that he's fighting himself right now. See if he can get this train back on the rails here.
Up next for the Rangers, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, and a great chance for the Rangers to add on in just the first inning. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker, strike 1.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Just way too patient in this situation. With the bases loaded like this is your chance to be the hero.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Again, a 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. And it's fouled away. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. On the ground is short. This could be 2. The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Ty France. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Ty France.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Grounded to short. There's Kiner Falefa. Throw is in time for the first out of the second.
Batting fifth, the first baseman.
So here's how the Rangers are positioned defensively. And we get to watch one of the best right fielders in the game today. He brought home gold last year. We know a right fielder profiles as a huge offensive producer, but this guy covers a ton of ground all the way to the foul line with a strong throwing arm.
At the plate now, number 5. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. One out, nobody on. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first, and that'll bring up Shed Long Jr. He's set, and the pitch. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. A 2-0 count to the Mariners left fielder. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Two balls and a strike. Set to deliver on 2-1. Still even at 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting 7, the catcher, Luis Turan.
Next up, Luis Torrens. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the belt, the pitch. Two out with the man at first. Throw over to the bag.
No, he's safe.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
Nope, at the ball. 1-0.
Now a move over to first. Runner back safely. The 1-1 is a sinker that misses for a ball. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Right to him. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So no runs here on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Rangers 1 and the Mariners nothing. David Dahl to the plate now. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
The designated hitter, David.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Dahl.
Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Fouled away. Now another 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Fouled off. Now another 1-2. Hard hit towards center. Trammell is there, and he has it for the first out.
Batting it.
Okay, here's how the Mariners are going to line up defensively. And I'm going to focus on J.P. Crawford right now. He is one of the slickest defenders in the game. Real smooth going to his left and right, and he has a bazooka for an arm.
That'll bring in Nick Solak. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. To the left side, but it's well foul. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Here's Brock Holt now. Grounded softly down the line toward first. But a foul ball here, 0-1. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command, 1-2. And a breaking ball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Rangers set down in order. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Now at the plate, Dylan Moore. Career against Kyle Gibson. He's 2 for 4.
Dylan Moore.
Here's the pitch. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double.
Hey, he started the offensive production with a bang right there. That's the first hit of the game, and it's a good one, driving that ball to and over the wall for a ground rule double, and he's basically able to stroll into second base.
The batter will be Taylor Trammell as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. Runner in scoring position here already following the ground rule double. Now the 1-0. Line drive, base hit to right. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. No balls and 1 strike. And they're runners at the corners now. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And he'll get back in standing. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. One and 2, the count to the Mariners shortstop.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Easy fly ball into shallow center field. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And to score from third, the tying run.
Danny, I know that's not the execution he was looking for right there. That batter's eyes lit up on that pitch.
Not a real good changeup. One of the things, Mark, this pitcher will do, he'll use that changeup like most pitchers will use the curveball. His changeup is that good. That one wasn't, though.
Mitch Haniger the next to bat as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Comes set with the 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
1 and 2. Count 2 and 2.
In the dirt here. The runners will hold tight, but it's a full count now, 3-2. And he fouls this one off. A payoff pitch one more time. And I don't think that's what he wanted to do, as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Next, here is Kyle Seager. Certainly a big moment in this game. Bases loaded, tie score. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Sinker's in there. No balls and a strike.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Got to believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. Here comes another 0-2. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
This one's down to third. Scooped up, one there. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
Now batting.
Hey, bases loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. 1 run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
So here now is Ty France, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
Hey, that's a huge double play to settle everybody down right now. Giving up a few early runs. Let's see if he can get out of this inning and regroup.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Smoked on the ground left side, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
The batter.
So now time will be called, as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here, as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Into the box now, number 5, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 0-2 delivery. Another one sent foul. The next 0-2.
You got to love that as a hitter right there. It doesn't happen much, but when it does, you have to find a way to take advantage of the count.
Three runs already home here. Oh, and this one ran in and got him. And that's twice now he's been hit in this one.
And this is a case of a pitcher letting his frustrations get the best of him. He feels like he gets robbed on the previous pitch, and he just rears back and really let it go on the next pitch, but it got away from him in a big way.
The batter will be Shed Long Jr. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
From the stretch.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
The 0-1 on its way. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And it's belted high and deep into right center. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And not in time as the 2nd run scores.
Wow, what a great piece of hitting here as he took a big swing at that one. Almost got it out of here for a 3-run blast, but he'll be happy with a 2-run double as well.
Yeah, he's not happy either way, but I'm sure the man on the mound is more than a bit relieved that that hit didn't turn into something worse. So now to the plate, Luis Torrens, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. One-0 count. Here it is. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through into right field for a base hit. The throw to the plate. But the throw is well up the line, and he scores easily.
Starters just don't go as deep into games as they used to. Sometimes 5 innings or so, but a guy that gets roughed up for 6 runs early in the game is going to have a hard time even sticking around that long.
Standing in now, Dylan Moore. Softly hit here to the left side. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. All told, 10 men come to the plate here. 6 of them score. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Mariners 6 and the Rangers 1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Eli White.
They've gotten a gut punch to start this game. There's no doubt about this, but that's when you have to turn the scoreboards off. Everybody do their job one at bat at a time.
And it's fouled away. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Line drive to center field, and that's in for a base hit, his 2nd in as many trips to the plate. With that, the Rangers get their leadoff hitter on base after the inning opening base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. 2-seam fastball, sinker. He stayed inside it. Didn't have the action the pitcher would have liked.
You know, that's a sinker right there, Mark, that's intended to be down in the zone. And this pitcher better get the ball down because he can't live up in the strike zone.
At the plate, Nate Lowe, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Now a throw over to first. Runner back standing. And again a throw, and he'll dive back in. White on at first, nobody out. 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
One and two now as that's in there at the knees. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. Don't want to forget about him. And another throw over. A dive, but he's back. To the plate now, Adolis Garcia, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. He singled in his first AB. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hit in the air to left field. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Now batting, right fielder, Joey Gallo.
So two are gone here in the Rangers' third. And up to bat next, the left-handed light tower power of Joey Gallo. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Off the plate, ball one.
The 1-0 delivery. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, I can't have one of my best left-handed power bats fishing for balls off the plate.
Grounded down the third baseline, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. Rangers lead 1. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Digging in will be Taylor Trammell. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
First pitch on its way. Pops this one up. Holt is right there, and it's a very quick out, number 1.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Next to hit is J.P. Crawford. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here's the first pitch to him.
That's a goal.
Six runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. 2-1 count now to the Mariners leadoff batter.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Had him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. White comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
Up next, Mitch Haniger comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch. And that misses low and away, ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That evens it up 1-1.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
2-2.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fouled away. Here's another 2-2. Sinker. 3-2 now.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Into the box, Kyle Seager.
Nope.
Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. No hits to this point. Here's the 1-0. Haniger leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. Fouled off. The next 1-2 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. You can relate, Dan. So what's going through the pitcher's mind right now?
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
Wes Benjamin answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. In now, Ty France, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
2 down, runners at first and second. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
The 2-2 one more time. A bouncer up, and oh, this is off the second base bag, and that's through into center field, base hit. And that's going to plate the runner from second, and it's now a 7-1 game.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, D-Roy. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job, and a run batted in.
Number 5 is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. The 1-0 home. Hit hard on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. M's pick up a run on 2 hits. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Mariners 7 and the Rangers 1. Digging in, the switch hitter, Jonah Heim. And D-Row down 6 already in the early part of this ball game. What's the mentality for them as they try to work their way back?
You know what, Matty? This is where you take some prideful ABs. I've been down 6 before, and I've come back from even further down than that in some big ball games. You have to find a way to just relax and start piecing some good ABs back to back.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
The 1-0.
2-0.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Line drive to left. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
So now up steps Isaiah Kiner-Falefa as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0 pitch. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. 3-0 now.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, the next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
So next to the plate for Texas, David Dahl hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. That just misses off the inside for ball 1. Two and 1 to David Dahl.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
The 2-1.
That's out.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Heim at second. Kiner Falefa on at first with nobody out. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
And things are not looking good here in the 4th inning. That's the second walk of the frame. Good time for the catcher to go out to the mound and have a chat with this guy to give him a little breather.
Next up is Nick Solak. Struck out in his last trip to the plate. First offering on its way. Hit in the air to left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. The tag, and he is out at third base. It's a double play.
Anytime you're going for third, you want to be really sure you can get there because you know you're already in scoring position standing on second base to begin with. He almost made it work because it ended up being a close play. But man, those outs at third are tough to swallow.
Into the box now, Brock Holt, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The 1-0 delivery.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Now the 2-1. Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball. Eli White would be next. Here it is on 3-1. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting, left fielder, Eli.
Now into the box, Eli White singled last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Ball 1. Two runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Clips the corner of the zone with the sinker for a strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2. Oh, man, that caught him pretty good there as it ricochets toward the third baseline. Not in time on the throw to second, and now we'll have to wait and see if he's okay out there. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. At the plate now, Nate Lowe, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and the inning will continue. 1 run scores, and he's safe.
Boy, talking about having ducks on the pond right there, D-Rose.
I know everybody wants to hit a home run. Those are the ones you remember. But without question, Dan, 2 out, 2 RBI knocks with runners in scoring position right there. You remember these knocks.
So now to the plate, Adolis Garcia, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. He's set. The 0-1.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
The 1-1.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
3-1 to him now. He loses him on ball 4.
Looked like he might have gotten squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
Here's Joey Gallo now.
And after that quick walk, is it fair to wonder if this starter is beginning to show signs of getting tired?
Yeah, that could be the case, Matty. Sometimes you just lose your focus, lose your command, but it'll be real important for him to get it back as this next hitter walks up to the plate.
Hit hard back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. 1 run is scored. The runner from second crosses the plate. That makes it 7-6 now.
Dan, from a pitcher standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit right there.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches. You get 2 outs, and all of a sudden you give up that big base hit that drives in 2. Frustrating for a pitcher.
To the plate now, Jonah Heim. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He doubled his last time through. Ready with the 0-1. Next pitch coming up here will make it an even 100 for the ball game. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Popped him up. Number 5 in foul ground. And he makes the catch to retire the side. All in all, 10 men come to the plate and 5 score. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Mariners 7 and the Rangers 6. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And that'll bring up Shed Long Jr.
The left fielder, Shed Long Jr.
First pitch of the AB on its way. And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there. The windup and the 0-1.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. So with his day fully over now, you get a look at the pitching line for the Rangers starter. Not what he had in mind before the day started.
Yeah, he was really frustrated and out of rhythm in this one. Unfortunately, I'm sure he's frustrated right now, and he will be for a while. But the good news is that the guys are still in the game. The offense is picking him up.
First offering on its way. Luis Torrens stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. 2-0 now. Bases are empty, one man out. Outside, 3-0 now. Three and one.
Yeah, this is one of my biggest pet peeves in the game, when guys get count leverage and take fastballs. It's a game of fastballs. You calibrate everything off the heater. Surprising take right there.
Fastball too low, and that's ball 4.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Digging in now for the Mariners, Dylan Moore, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First pitch on its way, and a slider tails outside for ball 1. High and deep down the left field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Torrens, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. This is foul right side. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Next, it'll be Taylor Trammell. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. The 0-1 on its way.
1-1.
A runner on first with 2 away. One and 2.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit back up the middle. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Mariners leave 1 as they still cling to a 7-6 lead.
Trust me when I tell you, no exceptions to the rule. Bringing blessings when I move. Special on my essence, I'm a...
Number 57 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 57.
And now in the box, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. It was a walk in his last trip.
The shortstop, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
1-0.
The 1-0. is in there for strike one. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. Two and two.
2-2.
The 2-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Long is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Final line there for the Mariners starting pitcher. Not the day he was hoping for when he took the mound.
Hey, it's really hard as a pitcher when you're not able to throw the ball in the strike zone to try to get some outs. And that really was his demise in this one. 5 walks, had a difficult time finding the strike zone.
To the plate now for Texas is the DH, David Dahl. Now here's the first offering.
There's the heavy sinker right there. What makes that pitch so difficult to hit is not only does it change eye levels, it actually changes plane. You go to hit it at one position, and it's 6 to 8 inches dropping off the table and chasing your hands.
Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The batter number 15, second baseman.
At the plate now is Nick Solak. He was a double play victim last time around. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Inside, ball 1.
The 1-0.
2-0.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Brock Holt would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Now the 3-0 offering is laid off, but in there for strike one. The 3-1 pitch is strike two, swinging.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
The 3-2 pitch. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
The third baseman number 16.
Runner at first with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the versatile utility man Brock Holt. He's set. Here it comes, and this is taken outside for ball 1. Hit on the ground out to short. Crawford has it, and as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for Texas. Down a run in a tight one. It's 7-6.
Yeah, who that in the whip? Yeah, you know it's me. You can't stop my shine. I'm just.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that brings up the shortstop J.P. Crawford.
J.P. Crawford.
First offering on its way. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
1-0.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a liner. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear him.
Stepping in now, Mitch Haniger, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. In for a strike. It's 1-1. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. The 1-1 pitch.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
The 2-2. Hits this one hard the other way, and that finds its way through for a base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
Kyle Seager is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. None out, runners at first and second. Seager behind with an 0-2 count.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he misses there. 1-2.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Ty.
Striding forward now, the Mariners cleanup hitter, Ty France, delivered an RBI single last time up. First pitch on its way.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
The 1-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators. Foul. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Challenge pitch coming. Here it is. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
Full count still. The next 3-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Man, this is a spot where you really want to get greedy as a hitter. Bases loaded, nobody out. You're hoping for that big swing of the bat. What does he get? A sacrifice fly, and only one run scores. I'm sure he wanted more, but he's not going to complain about the RBI.
Into the box, number 5. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Runners are at first and third, one away. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the payoff pitch home. Inside, he misses, ball 4.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Next to dig in, Shedlong Jr. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
0-1 the count. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. The runners will stay put. However, the count evens at 1. The 1-1. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering to first. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. M's pick up a run on 2 hits. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. The Mariners lead it 8-6. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Eli White. First pitch on its way. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. The 1-0.
No strike.
Looks like he's pitching pretty cautiously right here, but that happens when a guy's 3 for 3 on the day. Usually he's a guy you challenge a little bit more, but I guess he's earned some respect in this one.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
And that's over. 3-1. Sent on the ground out to second. And that's the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Nate Lowe.
Stepping in next, Nate Lowe. He's 2 for 3 thus far. He's set and the pitch.
Ball in.
The 1-0.
2 balls, no strike.
Three and 0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Three and 1. And that misses for ball 4.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
Now at the plate is Adolis Garcia. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. Low, base runner at first with 1 out. Grounded back up the middle. Crawford gloves it to second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
And kids, this is why you always go hard into second base. Could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up only getting 1 out on the play. Good, aggressive, legal slide that time.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he misses with it. 1-1. Use the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
2 out with the man at first. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. And this is on the ground for JP at short. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We're through 6 full. It's the Mariners 8 and the Rangers 6. Josh Spores is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. And now, Luis Torrens. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
The catcher.
First pitch on the way, and he fouls this one off. The 0-1 delivery.
I got a ball, 1 strike. Nope, inside, ball 3.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. The 2-2 one more time. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time is swung on and missed. He got him.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
At the plate, Dylan Moore. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
That's it. Ball 2.
Not a bad spot to miss right there. Much rather have it run inside than out over the plate where the hitter can do a lot of damage.
Fouled away. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Gallo is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2.
Now batting, the 17th, Taylor Trammell.
Stepping up is Taylor Trammell. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, this guy has come in and just done his job. Period. The end. Chance to toss a scoreless inning right here with 2 down. They're only down 2. A bloop and a blast, and this game's tied.
Count now, a ball and a strike. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
2 out, nobody on. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
So stepping in is J.P. Crawford, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. Here's a look over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
0-2 the count to Crawford. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. From the belt, the pitch, and it's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Trammell, the runner at first with 2 gone. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away.
Got him swinging. Made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning.
1 left for Seattle. The lead stands pat at 8-6. Ken and Middleton will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th. So here is Jonah Heim. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
The catcher, Jonah Heim.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Into the box now, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Right on that pitch that time as he wraps it into center field, a base hit.
The designated hitter, David Dahl.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back. Two and 0 count. Here it comes. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
And a dive, but he's back in. Runners on first with one down. Runners on the move for second. Swing and a miss, strike three. The throw. Short hop, but he's out. Great play to pick the throw and slap the tag on him to end the inning. Trying to move into scoring position with two away, but not to be as we get another look. More from Arlington after this. Number 61 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch. Now it'll be Mitch Haniger, singled in his last at-bat. First delivery to him. High in the air down the right field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Yanked on the ground down the line. And there's a base hit, so a chance to add a little insurance here as the leadoff man is on to start the eighth.
Dan, nice play by the left fielder right there to get into the corner and get that ball in. Has to make you feel good that the guys are busting their hump out there for you defensively.
You know, a lot of times they always say, hey, you could put anybody in those corner outfield positions, but that's an example right there where getting to the ball and getting in quickly keeps that guy to a single. Big play.
In now, Kyle Seager, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he misses again here. 2-0 to the Mariner third baseman. Haniger aboard here at first with nobody out. Fouled off. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
Ball.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
At the plate now, Ty France. He swings and misses. Throw down. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw.
Well, they've got a small lead, and they're pushing to add to it by being aggressive on the base pass. But as a manager, you just hope you're not giving up outs that you wish you could have had back.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. Into the windup and the pitch. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Three and 2, a full count to the Mariners' designated hitter.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know any.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Mariners go down quietly there. The lead stands pat at 8-6. Rafael Montero is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that means Nick Solak will dig in.
Second baseman.
First offering on its way. On the ground, softly towards second. Reined in. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The third baseman, number 16. Rock. Roll.
Into the box, Brock Holt. Now the first pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Up next for the Rangers, the left fielder, Eli.
So now to the plate, Eli White. He grounded out last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The next 1-2 pitch. Lifted in the air out to center field. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. Can't cut into that 8-6 deficit. Taylor Hearn enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Now to the plate, number 5. A bit suspiciously, he's been hit twice in this one.
Number 5.
Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that's in there, base hit. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
Well, the key to hitting triples is being aggressive right out of the box. He smokes this thing to the outfield and is thinking 3 bags the whole way. And by the time they can get the ball back in, he's on his way to third with a leadoff triple.
Stepping in now, Shed Long Jr. as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. Now the 1-0. Pitch is popped up, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. Some movement now in that Texas bullpen as a left-hander starts to get cranking down there. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. That makes it a 9-6 ball game.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
To the plate now, Luis Torrens, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Good job by the catcher to keep the ball from getting too far away and allowing that base runner to get into scoring position. That keeps the double play in order, which they need, seeing as they've already given up 1 run in this inning.
And he fouls this one off. Here's the 2-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. Striding in is Dylan Moore. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
2-0 now. From the stretch.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Long on second. Torrens on at first with nobody out. That one's in there. 3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
The 3-1. And I don't think that's what he wanted to do, as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Ready now is Taylor Trammell, and with every base occupied, a big hit here could really put this one out of reach. First pitch on its way. High in the air down the right field line. Gallo has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And the throw comes in, and all 3 runners are forced to hold on with 1 away now. So next to bat will be J.P. Crawford. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. Now the first pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
This is flared right back over the mound. Back up the, oh no, that got him. They get the force at the plate. Relay to first is too late, so no double play, but no run scores. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. So the next to bat will be Mitch Haniger. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Comes set, the 0-1. Down and away, ball 1. Here's the 1-1. Slow roller down the third baseline. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. Mariners forced to settle for 1. Kendall Graveman takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And now here's Nate Lowe.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Here comes the 1-2. Swing and a liner towards second. In the dirt, and oh, he can't quite dig it out.
This is a head scratcher. I mean, that's the shortest throw on the infield, and somehow he lets it sail wide of the mark for an E4. A couple more like that, and doubt starts to creep into the second baseman's mind.
At the plate, Adolis Garcia, as he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. Graveman is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Lowe gets his lead at first, nobody out. Again, he sends it out of play. Another 1-2 delivery. Joey Gallo, who represents the potential tying run here, waits on deck. And that misses for ball 4. And it's 1st and 2nd now with nobody out.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
Yellow.
So it's 1st and 2nd now. Nobody out. And that'll bring up Joey Gallo. From the belt, the pitch. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
The count now at 2-1. From the belt, the pitch. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. 1st and 2nd here with nobody out. Still 2-2. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
The catcher, number 28, Jonah Heim.
Now to bat, Jonah Heim. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Ready with the 1-0. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. Runners are at 1st and 2nd with 1 away. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he struck him out. So he's down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Standing in now, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Past battles with Kendall Graveman. He's 1 for 4. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Hit in the air down the right field line. And it's a foul ball. Texas down to their final strike in this one. Ball and 2 strikes to the Rangers shortstop. Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Lowe is on his way home. Now the relay home. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
Dan, as a former infielder, I apologize for him. Nothing's more frustrating or upsets you more as a defender than making an error and seeing that guy come around to score.
You know what? And that's one of those cases as a pitcher, D-Roll. There's not much you can do. Listen, there are physical and there are mental errors, and you just have to, as a pitcher, go ahead and look past that now and try to pick up your teammate and try to get it out any way you can.
So now to the plate, David Dahl, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 0-1 delivery. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
I always remember John Smoltz telling me the greatest asset a closer can have is short-term memory. And this situation calls for it right here. He's got to forget that he has any traffic on a base pass.
And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first. 9-7, the final score in this ball game. The Seattle Mariners led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Number 57 takes home the win. Kyle Gibson allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
For no pump fake, yeah. Everybody know y'all like the funk fake, yeah. They want sticking with me like some duct tape. Coming easy to me, do that in one take, yeah. I ain't following the tide. 100 from the jump, they all know I'm bonafide. Plenty of it left to keep the haters occupied.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Seattle Mariners, 9 runs on 13 hits. 1 error, they left 12 men on base. For the Rangers, 7 runs on 10 hits. No errors, they left 11 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 33 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.